There's probably loads of internationals that happened that I didn't fucking look at.
Yeah. We had a busy week.
No. Look, games are happening, games are not happening. You know, in an alternate reality, Will, this is probably the fourth or third group game. Well, like 3 group games, isn't there? In the World Cup.
Yeah.
Alternate reality. The World Cup's in probably Mexico.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
World Cup Mexico. That sounds alright.
Wasn't it going to be like US Mexico? Wasn't that a thing?
Was it? Yeah. I think it might be happening still.
Maybe that's the next one or something.
Yeah. We'd be doing a bandwagon wheel that everyone would hate. We'd be supporting, I guess, Greece. Oh, they probably didn't qualify. If the Greek leagues were anything to go by, they definitely qualify.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, name who's your favourite Greek player? Can you name one that isn't playing around Tromdos? Well, I bet you can't play any that we're in for Tromdos either, but I mean...
It'd be tough. Fuck no.
No, like when's the last... like
Turkey, I can tell you loads.
Georgios Samros, the last high-profile Greek player. And he was shite. He was bang average. He's Man City before the money.
Yeah, not where you want to be.
What are we actually fucking talk about? Just the Irish games.
I guess so. Irish games, transfer stuff. It's going to be loose, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah.
You hate loose.
It's just I feel like I ramble, you know. And I fucking mum my words. Because I'm like, I don't know where this is going. I start to hurry up.
This is what most podcasts are, though.
Maybe I get there faster if I speak faster. It's like, just I don't know where you're going.
Boring myself.
Oh, you watched Takeshi's Castle?
Yeah.
You know, like the honeycomb maze? I'm the guy who runs straight into the water. I'd panic because I wouldn't know which way. So I just, if I go fast,
Yeah.
you know, straight through.
Sick reference.
Yeah. Well, I watched it recently there, the remake they did in Thailand.
Oh, like a new one?
Yeah, I did it a couple of years ago. Like it was, the original Takeshi's Castle only did 3 seasons.
That's mental.
83 to 85.
It felt like it was on TV for like 40 years straight.
I think there's not even that many episodes.
That's so mad, but they just like repurposed them.
What do you mean?
So like, because obviously it's just fucking loads of different footage of people doing games, so you could just mix and match them to make an episode. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I think there was like different contestants every week, but I think they only did like 10 episodes. But you know why, Will, that we didn't realize there was different episodes. You know why that we don't. I mean, you know why.
Why?
You don't know why we don't know. It seems like there's so many episodes, even though there wasn't that many episodes.
Oh, now I see.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you all do.
No, honestly, that is nonsense. Nonsense. All nonsense. But listen, I've been on that road before. They're imposters.
Nothing to ask me, for my opinion, a little bit unfair.
But in between that, there was drinks.
Why are you talking rubbish?
I should just fucking get into it. I think
Straight
you
in.
know what? We're somewhere on this.
Yeah, this is true. This is our break.
We don't get to talk to each other outside the pod. Not a lot of people know that.
Yeah.
That when we did the pod, we said we should save all our conversations for the pods so don't miss any nuggets of gold. So we actually only talk.
Yeah.
But when we do talk, we owe it to listeners all over the world to talk about football. So we don't get to talk about whatever we want to talk about.
Yeah. Takeshi's Castle.
Takeshi's Castle for one.
Backdraft.
A backdraft. Yeah, that was our Christmas break. You know, that was our Christmas treat. But you know, that was killing us. Our consciences were like, oh, boy, they want to don't want to hear about movies, they want to hear about soccer.
Yeah.
You know, well, here we are. Well, look, summer. It's June, Pride Month. For the first few games, not much pride in those Irish jerseys. That much. Because I mean, what we lost to Armenia or did we draw?
I think we lost to Armenia. We should probably get scores up at least.
I watched the Armenia game and I can't remember a single thing about it.
No, I don't remember much of the first Ukraine game either.
What was the second? You watched the Ukraine game?
I watched the Ukraine game.
Have we played Ukraine twice now?
Yeah. We lost to Ukraine for sure.
For the listener at home, we have just finished watching the Ukraine game, which we drew valiantly, 1-1.
Yeah.
We were up 1-0, and then Kenny obviously said, "Go out there, lads, relax.
Yeah, chill out, boys.
It's in the bag. These boys don't even have a fucking home to go to, literally." So they've nothing to fight for. How wrong we were. They came back out, and despite James McLean G'ing up just before the kickoff, they scored almost immediately down James McLean's side.
Yeah. While we were in a discussion about, I can't believe he still plays for Ireland.
Yeah, he plays for Wigan now.
Yeah.
Which, like, if you can imagine being a League One guy who doesn't get an international break because you are probably English or Scottish or whatever, you not with asses roar of the national team. Then James McLean goes, I'm off to Captain Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to miss the next 2 games, boys. Sorry. Like, what the fuck? How is he?
Captain.
He doesn't make our team. I'd imagine. I don't know. Although he scored, what, 9 goals?
9 goals.
7 assists.
Yeah.
Solid player. League One.
League One.
But yeah, wasn't a great game either. We played well in parts. Troy Parrott, like, lads, I know it's kind of a bit before, but he actually is really
He's
good.
really good.
He's young still.
Yeah.
He's one for the future. Like, the thoughts of having Adam Mead out there as well at the same time.
Oh, stop.
It might be too much too soon for us.
Yeah. It is mad because now it does seem like even if we lose, a bad Ireland game is not what it used to be.
No.
Like I've seen
well,
Ireland win games before, where it's like that was fucking shocking to watch.
That said, yeah, we have short memories in this podcast.
Yeah, what have you done for me lately?
Yeah, because the Armenia game was horrendous.
That's true, actually. Yeah,
Crossgate. I mean, just cross. It was just Duff. Was Duffy playing tonight?
I didn't see him.
Because you would have seen him. Because the way we play is get Duffy in there and he'll get a head in the ball. Like, that was all the plan was. Just like cross to cross and try and get like in the 60th minutes. It was awful to watch and didn't work against Armenia. And I listened to the radio on the way up to work in the car the next day, and they're all talking about, like, you know, the system. You know, can he stick to the system? You know, is he too into the system? That was his whole thing, was that I was 3 at the back. I'm crazy.
I'm trying new stuff.
I'm breaking all the rules.
Yeah.
And I was like, the system's dead, Kenny. You got to change the system. You can't be stuck to your precious system. And what was that? Ukraine after that game, was it?
Ukraine after that, yeah.
And we lost that one?
We did lose that one, yeah.
So it's we've lost one and drawn one against Ukraine.
Yeah.
We lost to Armenia.
Yep, 1-0.
Hopped off Scotland.
Oh, what a day.
Bunch of losers. Fucking couldn't even get independence. They had a vote and everything. Yeah. Oh my God.
They did seem to have good crack in Dublin, though. We were up in Dublin the night they were all there.
Yes. Harvey Stew, Frankie Gunn. I know you listen. I know they are Brighton listeners. A gig 2 years in the making.
Yeah.
I bought that ticket, I think, like a month beforehand in 2019. Back when a different world, Will, when I was living in Dublin.
I'd go to everything.
Back to my fucking slum apartment in Phibsborough.
Yeah.
I ran out of that so fast. Think I'll be back in 6 weeks. Keep the mold cold for me. And here I am 2 years later, finally getting to go to that gig. So we didn't actually watch the Scotland game.
No, we were like drinking while it was on. We were kind of peeping at it.
After, you know, Armenia and Ukraine, 2 dire games, like, fuck this. It's the weekend on our summer holidays from the podcast.
We're not watching the Nations League.
That no one makes us do. We're on a break here. We're not watching Ireland lose probably to Scotland. And of course, you're watching the Google updates on your phone. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. Like, oh, for
turn on.
Well, that point is always too late. We were already out of ourselves as fake fans, plastic fans. Yeah. An
amazing goal and assist from, who was it?
Ogbene,
yeah. Did you see him talking about it after the game?
No.
People someone was asking him about the goal where he like dropped his shoulder and then scored a screamer. And his reply, which is pretty cool, I thought, he said, "Yeah, but I feel like no one's talking about my assist to Parrott earlier." So he's like, "Yeah, that was good, but what about that? I did 2 crazy things in this game."
Savage. I feel like people aren't talking about it. Was he immediately on Twitter, do you think, looking for the reaction to his goal? How did he know? Like, sure, he was just off the pitch.
Yeah, because he said people. So I don't know, maybe it was just like people coming up to him being like, "Oh, it was amazing." He's like, "Yeah, but what about..."
Well, the assist was good, but I mean, goal, I thought you would have... Sorry, man. Get the fuck out of here.
What a game for him, though.
Oh, yeah. No, and he's another one that was been flagged for a long time that's been like, oh, yeah, he's a common guy. Yeah, he's going to be good. He's been for Southampton? Or was he been for Southampton?
Yeah, he scored against United before, I remember.
Yeah. Well, since he's stopped playing for them, it's gone from bad to worse for them. So
yeah, good sign.
And look, he's scoring for us the highest level. Yeah. As Kenny Cunningham described Ireland versus Ukraine tonight, the highest level.
There were some choice quotes in that last game.
Yeah, he was.
One particular, I think it was the Ukraine left back, maybe right back.
One
he
of the
was going at him.
Wide players. Yeah, I don't know.
He said he didn't look like a footballer. He said his body's not.
Looks like he should be in the coal mine, not in the football
Looks
pitch.
like he should be in the coal mine, which sounds racist.
I don't know. Is Ukraine known for its coal? That's more of a Polish thing. They were playing in Poland.
They were playing in Poland.
Maybe he ran some Poland for the games. Like, fuck them, man. And just he's kind of tossed around through his head. This guy, I don't know, I forget his name, but he had the blonde Jack Grealish hair.
Looked a bit like Haaland.
The hairband on. He had tattoos on his neck. You know, that's not Kenny Cunningham's ideal guy to hang with, you know. So you took a dislike to him.
Took a swing at him.
He got fucking nearly decapitated at the end of the game. And then Kenny Cunningham says, "Oh, I think he lost his hairband. What a shame that would have been." It's like, all right. Like the same tackle that people were raving about that happened to Saka in the World Cup final. like that kind of a drag back.
It was. I think it was even worse because he got 2 kicks in the ankle first, and when they didn't work, then he dragged him back as hard as he could.
Oh, he broke an nail. My bad. Thought it was a man's game. That's when I checked.
Yeah, he'll learn.
Oh god, yeah, he'll learn fast. I don't know, man. It's the month of June, the month of Irish Internationals, the Nations League.
Yeah.
It should be something huge for us.
Yeah.
I mean, earlier on in the month, we had Kevin De Bruyne come out openly showing his disdain for the competition.
Yeah, being like, fucking hell, I'm tired.
Yeah, which I mean, look, for Belgium, whoever they get in their group, they'll qualify easily. The whole Nations League it's kind of like the Conference League.
Yeah, it's for the little men.
It's like this is your chance to shine, you know. Except unlike the Conference League, you don't qualify for the Champions League afterwards. If you were to win the Nations League in Group D or C or whatever the group you're in, you get the Euros.
Yeah.
Problem is, most of our players don't play on a regular basis, or if they do, it's League One or lower Championship. I mean, what Daryl Nice is it Nice who plays for?
Yeah, he plays for Derby, or he did play for Derby.
I don't think it's Daryl. I think I was thinking.
Was that not who Rooney fucking?
No, it's Nice, but it's not Daryl.
Oh, I see.
I think it's Daryl something and
Night anyway.
Nice. I think I said wrong the pod before. And I think you agreed with me that was Daryl Nice. Again,
Did it again.
I just when I said there, my head said, "Oh wait, now."
Oh, I've done this before.
Remember feeling embarrassed about this before? Ben Knight? No.
I'll Google it, will
I? You Google it, I'll try and go up with it in the meantime.
Yeah.
Listeners at home are shouting out the answers. It's like, who wants to be a millionaire?
Text them in.
I tell you what, it's easy at home to say it, but once you're in the hot seat, folks,
Yeah.
you know, you're thinking, is it Darren Knight? Is it Ben Knight? Oh, that was close.
Jason Knight.
Jason Knight, see. Daryl Horgan?
Yeah.
No, that's the name, but that's not what I'm thinking about. It's Jason Knight, anyways.
Yeah.
Jason and Derby, they almost got relegated. You know, the couple almost got wrapped up, actually.
Yeah, so they were about to be sold the other day, and then they weren't sold because the owner couldn't prove he had any money in time. So that's a red flag.
Couldn't prove you had any money.
So
It's here somewhere. I just don't know where I left it.
oh, I think I left it at home.
Sir, do you have any money at all?
The deadline
Yes.
is now. Is it today?
Sir,
I thought
just show us if you have any money
Just
in your
show us
pocket.
your banks.
Show me a wallet. You have a tenner
I
and we'll give it
left
to you.
it at home.
If you have just a couple of cents, that's all we need. Just show us any money at all. I can't prove that. Not right
I don't
now.
have much liquid on me right now.
And all tied up in assets.
Yeah.
Oh, you ever heard of Bitcoin? A lot of it's tied up in that.
Yeah, that's what happened. That makes sense.
And that's not a tired Bitcoin joke, folks. Check the fucking news,
Yeah.
okay? It's taken an
tanked
absolute skydive.
Today it tanked.
Yeah. Do you ever buy Bitcoin?
No, never. Maybe once, like a €4 buy on Revolut. Just like, how does this work?
You do it on Revolut.
Yeah, you do.
The
for
Revolut
Revolut.
investing. I've always seen them going, oh, maybe. But then,
Ooh,
but then I
forbidden
go,
fruit.
well,
Yeah,
just like,
but I mean, I did it, and then I think it went down like 20 cents an hour. I was like, I'm taking that €4 back. I'm not losing this.
it just it starts ticking down like, oh, those bastards took 20 cents off me.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not. I don't have it in me to be like, I'll leave that there. I'll leave $1,000 in there for a year. No way.
Yeah, I did for a long time. I was like, I am fucking pissing money away, not knowing that I had a vault set up, taking money out every single time.
That's sick though. That's good.
Yeah, but I like it was good because I felt like I was going insane. I was like, Revolut's taking money off me for sure. Revolut's stealing my money. That's how they make their money. Yeah. You know these kind of notions I get sometimes where I go, no man, like it's happening, and like, it's not happening. And I was right, but I had set it up. It was taking money off me every transaction.
It was giving you yourself money.
Yeah, I still had the money.
Yeah, because it's in a vault.
Yeah, so that's why I feel like the investing, I would go absolutely insane with that because like I would be losing money and I'd be like, why is this happening? So I've stayed away from Bitcoin, but yeah, it's one of those things you got to get in, get out. You know, like all investments really. You can't just sit there forever.
I saw a clip of This really is a summer podcast because I was about to talk about. I saw a clip of Logan Paul talking about on his podcast.
We're on holidays, man. No teachers.
Yeah, that's true. I saw
No
people-
teachers around. No parents. No teachers. We can watch you on TV. Stay up as late as you want.
Yeah, talk about Logan Paul. Logan Paul is on his podcast. Him and the other dude who does it with him, and they're both like, "Bro, we have lost a lot of money this week." And they were being very serious and stern, and like, "Look, if you listen to us, I know it seems bad, but you gotta trust the coin."
Just the coin. The almighty coin. Sounds like Volcor.
Everyone that we know, everyone we've ever had contact with, every person we've met in the jet set, every family member we have is now poor.
There's zero. Net worth is zero.
Absolutely nothing.
Including us, we have nothing.
Nothing.
Not me, because I didn't invest in crypto.
Ethereum is in the toilet. Bitcoin is in the toilet. And more importantly, stable coins have become unpegged from their stability completely.
Unstable stable coins. They're supposed to be pegged to the dollar, the US dollar.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. I never got into that investing stuff at all, to be honest, because it takes time and effort and knowledge and fucking commitment, and none of the things I have.
I remember seeing at the start of all the NFT stuff and all that a video of Gary V saying like, "You gotta put 500 hours in." It's like, I'm not doing that. There's no way I'm putting 500 hours into this.
I saw the same thing. Gary 10. I sat down, 500 hours. I found out what NFT was. First thing. I was like, oh, the effort of that, man.
Yeah, fuck that, man.
Do you know, but I guess that's
And
what
now it's
sets it apart.
tanked.
Yeah, but you guarantee Gary V got his money on
He
time.
got out. He saw the right.
Because he knew he'd done the research.
Yeah. He was selling courses on NFTs. He wasn't selling NFTs.
Oh, yeah, he was the guy selling the shovels.
Yeah.
That's how Gary makes his money, ripping people off. Yeah, so we had, what, do we have more Iron games coming up for the rest of the month?
I don't know. I think that was this batch of them.
This is what I said. I was like, we should do one after every game. And then as soon as I said, I was like, that'll never happen. I mean,
yeah, who are we fooling?
you had cold of the ass around the week. You got some bad food poisoning. And that was like, this start was like, well, now, I just knew we were going to miss the next 2 games at least.
There's no way.
I knew we were going to the concert on Saturday. I was like, well, that's the Sutton game gone.
We both got jobs.
We're not going to pod on the Sunday.
Yeah.
That's the Lord's Day. The Lord coin. That's the day we watch our investments go down the tube.
Oh man, Ethereum's fucking sinking.
Oh man.
Yeah, the next games aren't until the end of September. 24th and the 27th. We play Scotland, then Armenia.
So that Ukraine game was the last game.
That was the last game of this batch of them, yeah.
Fucking hell.
And yeah, so the last game of the summer.
Well, there's this thing with the Iron team. Like, we get, we come in cold because, like, Duffy,
our players don't play.
Egan, Brady's back or whatever,
Yeah.
you know. It's like, he hasn't played since April, 2017. Like, what the fuck? Like, he hasn't played since the Euros was the last time we did it. But then, like, I guess Kenny is, like, a pretty likable guy, pretty motivational
board,
guy.
yeah.
Gets him on board, gets his system going.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we didn't win that last game, but we played well. And Ukraine...
Ukraine are a lot better than us, like.
I don't know, man. I mean, they looked good, they looked bad. They have some mitigating factors in their own country. How are they not in the army, by the way? I thought all the men were drafted in the army.
I think it's probably, remember, like, Youngman's son
Yeah.
thing where I think if you're like a certain level of athlete, you don't have to. Because you're offering, that's what you're offering to your country, is that you could potentially be winning shit for them.
But shouldn't they do it anyways?
That's not for you to
Didn't those
say.
boxers go back?
Yeah, I think so. I know the dudes who won the Eurovision were on the front lines like the next
Yeah,
day.
like
That's
you
mad.
don't have to. But none of the Zinchenko there crying his little eyes out, draping the flag. Wouldn't go back and fight though, would you?
That's-
300 grand a week. Fuck that,
I
lads.
don't know if you could say that.
I just did, man. We're on summer holidays. Summer pod. Yeah, I know. I just thought that there today. It's like, surely, like, they'd be able-bodied men.
I don't know.
Because I remember seeing the boxers go back. It's like, I know boxing's hard, but it's not as bad as war.
They're old though, aren't they? Like what are they called? The Klitschko brothers?
Oh no, not the Klitschkos. The other guys.
The big, huge guy.
Well, they're in the parliament.
Are they?
They're politicians now.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Well, like I said, they're like in their 40s. They retired from
Yeah.
boxing, pretty sure, and then they went into politics. I mean, that's a well-worn track, you know. They're known already. I mean, politics is a popularity contest.
Yeah.
So I think they're involved. They're going to be involved, either way. But I think I don't know the boxer's name, but he's a current boxer. A lot of the athletes, again, summer school homework. That's right, folks. You thought you were skipping. We're on holidays, not you.
Yeah.
You look up Ukrainian
Leave
athletes
insert.
that went to the war.
Yeah.
And email us in why Zinchenko's in there. What your thoughts are.
Yeah. Is Cahill allowed to say that?
Who's supposed to, man, don't listen to the fucking show. And if they're wrong, like, who was going to stop us? Who was going to say a word? Come on, man. Wake up. You and Zinchenko need to wake up. So yeah, that was the summer games then.
Pretty much. England currently losing.
Yeah, 4-0, 5-0,
4-0,
6-0, 7-0, 8-0, 9-0.
Is-
They went full Southampton. Maybe Ward Prowse was playing. Germany beat Italy 5-2. Timo Werner scored twice.
What happened to Italy?
They were riding a high and beautiful wave in the Euros, man.
I guess it's just you're burned out. It's just once you win it, it's like, oh, I can't keep winning it now.
Well, do you remember when Leicester were implicated in the doping scandal when they won the league inexplicably?
Yeah.
Inexplicably. I'll tell you, man, that's around the corner. They were putting some something special in that pasta sauce before games because that was just a crazy outlier.
Yeah, because how many games did they win in a row? Was it like 40 or something mad? It was pretty much from the tournament beforehand. They never lost.
Yeah, they went on a hell of a run. I guess
with a lot of old men in the team.
I mean, they were not that old. I mean, they're at their peak, really.
Yeah,
they were. I mean, the oldest guys were Chiellini and Bonucci, who were like 35 and 31 or 32, which for centre backs is like the perfect time because you can. It's all about reading the game, anyways.
Yeah.
John Terry never had any pace. Any of pace. He didn't have any of pace.
Not one bit of it.
And he went on right to the end, getting better and better until he kind of got bad. But so and then you had what fucking Immobile, who was 32.
I think so, yeah.
But like the rest of them, like 27, 28. Spinazzola was 27. Verratti was 28. Like they're actually at their peak ages.
That's true. Yeah.
Donnarumma was a baby, 22.
Yeah, little tiny baby Donnarumma.
So I think it might just been like the perfect culmination of like experience, age, youth, experience. Yeah. The manager was Mancini.
Yeah.
I think we just like the perfect sauce, man.
Yeah.
Not to get I'm getting a bit racist, anyway.
This is a racy episode.
Dicey. Maybe stereotype heavy episode.
Yeah.
Rather than racist, because I mean the Italians are a race, how they will. They've got those noses, but I mean you couldn't really say they're a race. Anyway, you saying about coal miners, Will? You were saying about coal miners. What, is this Stu going to get mad?
Our listeners are through the roof the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, that was a culmination of us not posting, I think. People were like, whoa, a Champions League episode.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, England lost. Netherlands won 3-2 in a cracker against Wales, who are going to the fucking World Cup.
Wales are going through, yeah.
Gareth Bale and Aaron Ramsey, man, they've done it. Like, if we had Jack Grealish and Declan Rice...
Oh, we'd be flying it.
We would have won the World Cup.
Yep, 100%.
I think that's not unfair to say.
Nope.
I think Jack Grealish is as good as Gareth Bale. Well,
right now.
Yeah, I guess 2016 Gareth Bale was pretty fucking good.
He was pretty fucking
good.
Yeah.
I do fucking say so my fucking self. And he was actually bothered back then.
Yeah, he was trying. Even when he was like on the cusp of not trying anymore, he scored a bicycle kick in the Champions League final from outside the box. He was fucking amazing.
I mean, Jack Grealish was pretty good at Aston Villa, but he wasn't quite... Well, he could have been, but he hadn't proved himself at that level.
Yeah.
I think like it's a bit overused, but maybe it's because he's so big and strong as well. But Gareth Bale has a presence on the pitch.
Yeah.
Playing for Wales. It's like, when he gets the ball, it's like, you're not stopping it.
Yeah.
Like, he's way more skillful and probably as big, if not bigger than you.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, he really does take over games like he's LeBron. Like, not for Real Madrid or at the top level, but like at international level when Wales are playing Estonia, he's like LeBron out there. He just takes over the game.
I mean, anytime Ireland played Wales, when Gareth Bale's on the pitch, it is constantly like, oh no.
Yeah.
God, don't let him get the ball.
And then on Ramsey, again, back in 2016, he was useful. He would never defended. That was never his game. But I mean, they had fucking 9 other players to do that for him. Yeah, Declan Rice, as good as he is, I don't know. I think that's probably a lot closer than Jack Grealish and Gareth Bale.
Thing is, as well, I think with players like Grealish and Rice, how motivated are they really going to be for playing for Ireland when they both have like English accents and English families?
I suppose so, but I mean,
and especially if they become unbelievable as time goes on, they're definitely going to start thinking I should have played for England.
Yeah, what's that money? It's that English player bonus that you get. It's undeniable. Yeah. So many players over the years, Lallana, to Liverpool. That wouldn't happen if he's playing for Ireland.
Yeah.
If he's playing for the Faroe Islands, where he's from. He's down at course. He's Southampton, I think he's from. Portsmouth.
Yeah.
Bournemouth. I think he's played for all three now,
Oh, yeah?
I think he played for Brighton, Southampton, and Bournemouth.
The tour.
The trifecta of the holiday destinations. I don't know, man. It's just it's tough seeing Wales win the World Cup. We have been since
win the World Cup.
Sorry,
You've decided.
It's gonna be tough watching Wales win the World Cup this year. Imagine that, man.
That would be hard. Because that should be achievable then.
I guess that would be a glass half full. I would say. Well, then why can't we do it?
Yeah. I mean, how many people are in Wales?
Less than Ireland,
Definitely
and
smaller. I think.
I think rugby's bigger than it is here.
Yeah, I would say so. And I mean, don't
homework time, folks. I don't hear to find out that information.
Summer exams.
Google, is Wales rugby bigger than Ireland rugby? Bigger. Soccer, football.
Yeah.
Population per capita.
Yeah. Work it out.
Search.
Email it. Post it to us.
Yeah. Actually, we should check our emails.
Yeah, do you want me to, will we check the emails?
Yeah.
I think we've done all the football.
Look, there's games happening right now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But
we're not watching them.
The big takeaway. Yeah. Wales go to the World Cup. England get hammered.
Southgate might be out of a job.
It's like that could be a big story.
Because I imagine, England, fucking the tabloids will be on him tomorrow. What do you think the big tabloid headline is going to be for him? Is it not the best name for it?
Hungary, starving, some kind of war because there's a pasta shortage. Give me 10 minutes.
Yeah. Workshop to come back.
No, I mean, look, they're not going to sack him before the World Cup because it is this year. Don't forget.
Yes.
In a parallel, better universe, there was no COVID, there was no war in Ukraine, and there was no Qatar bastardry like up in the World Cup in the fucking winter. We were having a summer fucking World Cup right now, and I'm weeks away from getting sacked from my new job because I keep watching the games in work like I did my old job 4 years ago. But alas, that's not where we're at.
They've stolen it from us.
So I think Southgate will probably be safe. But 9-0 over 2 legs?
Yeah. I mean,
probably 9-0.
And I mean, with the team he has, we looked it up, and I mean, it's a fucking.
But they're not interested, man.
Yeah,
they've had a long season.
Yeah,
a long season, and the last thing they want to do is play Hungary twice in June. It's hot here,
and they'll qualify. They don't need the Nations League.
No, again, they're the Belgiums, they're the France, Germany. Typically, they'll finish top of their group.
Yeah.
Nations League means nothing to them.
And there's a World Cup in December. You have to save yourself for that.
You have.
This is an insane tournament. At the moment.
This is FIFA's hens coming home to roost.
Yeah.
This is absolutely outrageous.
100% be no. Did you know preseason starts in 3 weeks?
You have 2 weeks holidays there, and I was like, oh, will they get paid enough? It's not about getting paid, but
you're
the
running, fuck, you can only do so much.
The body's going to break down.
Yeah.
They might even be mentally tired, but the body's going to break down.
Yeah, 100%.
So I don't know.
You saw it at the end of the last Euros. Every England player that got far was fucking shite for 6 months. Some of them never recovered.
Anybody over the age of 25, Calvin Phillips, Harry Maguire, the careers were ruined.
Yeah.
Some of them. Yeah. I mean, maybe not Calvin Phillips, but Harry Maguire,
he was getting bomb threats. He was playing so badly.
He's going to have to be the second coming of Rio Ferdinand if he wants to get the Man United fans back inside.
He wasn't playing today, and Southgate usually loves him.
Yeah.
So.
Luke Shaw was injured the whole time, so maybe a little bit better. But he has that kind of he was great young, then got injured, and there's oh well, that's really unfortunate. But every year goes on, it's he's always fucking injured.
Yeah, I'm sick of it.
I'm sick of it now. There was pity, now it's anger.
Yeah.
So he's got a big year.
And again, it's the short memory thing. Because remember, Shaw was amazing.
He scored the final.
He was one of their best players for the whole tournament.
He scored the fucking final. Get him out of the club.
He's bad at United.
So yeah, I think it's crazy. They'll have a couple of weeks to kind of just unwind. Then, but was it this year? Saka didn't come back straight away for Arsenal. Kane was looking for a move, obviously, but I mean, John Stones and Walker, they were never back in the team then because they were just they weren't as good. I know they're going right back into this now again, and then they have a World Cup in the middle of the year.
Games. Is the new Champions League starting this season with the 3 extra games or 5 extra games? I think
it was ratified this year, so it typically starts a couple of years after, or maybe
because that'd be insane.
a new
shoving in 5 extra games and the World Cup.
Yeah,
this season could be anyone's game really because
I was about to say this could be the year to put money on a
weird one
on a Wolves or You know,
whoever does not have much like internationals that'll go far.
yeah, do the research and
I mean,
find
Salah,
out.
after the African Cup of Nations, he scored like 6 goals for the rest of the season. It was
Yeah,
a totally different player compared to before he went.
Yeah, he was best player in the world at the time.
Right up until, and then he just fell off totally.
Massive height mismatch in Scotland's favour with McTominay picking up over Fanny. McLean's corner. Duffy on the back post. It's over the line. Goal for Ireland. How much of a touch did Gavin Brown get it? Ireland. Oh, Tarrett's got in here. Tarrett! Goal! Troy Tarrett! His 4th goal for his country. On his 14th cap. To stop the header from Troy Parrott. Brilliant finish. And my Gilmore, no space for him. Over Femi. Over Femi shoots. Oh, what a goal! What a cracking goal! And he's backed up the height. He's had a great season with Swansea. On the way to the opportunity ball. There's one of them. And as he picks the ball up, he returns. And look at the movement on the ball. It is swiveling in the air, changing direction. Craig Gordon probably thought he was going to get his left hand to it, but the movement on the ball took it away from him, and the power that hit the back of the net was absolutely incredible.
We have a few transfers actually.
Yeah,
as well.
some stuff. There's a lot of waiting to happen.
Haaland is the first one announced. There's always a big one that's been nailed on for months. It gets announced early on, and then they throw it in at the end with all the other figures, and they go, they've had 1 billion spent this summer. It's like, 1 billion? It's like, oh yeah, the 100 million on Haaland. Oh yeah. They had the picture, they recreate the picture of him. That's one of the things that might have been charming like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, but now it's like it's just the most obvious thing in the world because like the internet just so isn't niche anymore. It's like we've all seen that photo. Like that's not like, oh cool, the picture. Oh, like no one does it because this picture's from a picture of him but when he's young. Like, we've seen the picture 1,000 times. It's not clever anymore.
But it's also the thing of like City were a totally different club then. Like there's no like his dad played for them. Probably liked them then.
Yeah.
I highly doubt he was fucking following City his whole life, like up until lately, where he's like, oh, they might buy me. There's no way. Like
the only thing that would be funny I can think of is that cheapish looking picture of Harry Kane in the Arsenal shirt. If he for some reason signed for Arsenal and then recreated that awkward look, like
spiked up hair.
Or Jared as a baby in the Everton jersey, like one of those, like where they don't even know what's going on. Like their dad's like, put this shirt on, hold up the sign, get Ronaldo's jersey. Like one of those type of photos. If they were recreated someone who's like uncomfortable in the photo,
the Kane one would be good.
That's the only way.
You could see the Twitter post from Arsenal now. # one of our own.
Yeah. But then there's like loads of other rumours, and like at this point, it's just pointless to fucking.
Yeah, because it seems like at the moment, Bayern are waiting to sell Lewandowski, who are waiting to buy Mane.
What happened there actually, Lewandowski and Bayern?
Lewandowski seems to have just one day woke up and said, "Fuck this," and he very publicly was like, "I hate this. They're not letting me do what I want." And Bayern are very publicly like, "Fuck you, man. Shut up."
Yeah.
While also trying to sell him, like surely that's the type of player that you talk up so that it's a higher bid that comes in for him.
That's what I mean. Like
seems like bad business.
Really bad blood happened there. Where they're both like, nah, forget the way things are done. This guy sucks. I want his career to be over now.
Yeah.
Because like I said, the smart thing would be like, Lewandoski, throw your toys at the pram. We'll sell him on a 34-year-old for 20 million. That's great business.
Yeah.
Like, he's under contract. He's going nowhere. He's going to rot in the reserves if I have to. It's like, what did he say to them? What happened in Bayern over the summer break where they had won the league via a landslide? And he went, do you know what? This club doesn't want me. I'm probably the best player of all the German players. I'm not even German. Something mad like that really like got under their craw because like there's ridiculous going on there.
Yeah, it seems like that's the big one that's holding things up because I know like one of the most reliable United journalists, there's like a set of things that happens when United sign a player.
Mm-hmm.
It goes, so they're like linked for ages. Then this dude called Howard Nurse, he's a BBC journalist. He'll just say like a 2-word thing like De Jong done or whatever. And that's normally, it's done. And then the very next tweet immediately after that is Simon Stone, who works for the BBC. puts out a negative thing of being like, no, it's not confirmed, blah, 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 from the club because you want things leaking. And then the next thing is it's confirmed. But that happened with De Jong and nothing's happened since. So I think it's confirmed, but they can't do anything until Lewandowski's sold.
Yeah,
so it's literally like everyone's held up waiting on each other. As soon as one goes, they'll all go boom, 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 firing across.
De Jong is one as well that, again, seems strange from Barcelona. It's like, I felt they weathered that storm. They had to sell Messi, and they had to sell it. Like, get the wage off the books.
Pulling the economic levers.
Pique was paying for free. It was like, okay, we still have Ansu Fati, we still have De Jong. There's a core here, and they're like selling De Jong. It's like, what?
Yeah,
surely that's the wrong move.
And I think they're selling him for less than they bought him for.
Yeah,
and I don't think he was that bad there.
Well, look, maybe they're still like, he's not Xavi, we need to find next Xavi. You're not going to find next Xavi.
Especially if you're selling them.
The next Xavi was Modric.
Yeah.
Okay?
You missed him.
Or maybe Thiago. Yeah. Although injury problems, he's fucking injured, isn't he? Yeah. So I don't know. I guess they have Gavi. Maybe we got Gavi and got Pedri.
There's problems with him at the moment, though, as well.
That's putting lightly, Will.
There were some vicious rumours about him in the last week.
Is that true?
I don't think it's true. But
I think it is.
Did you see that Pique apparently was asked by well, I don't know if he was asked to leave Barca, but I think he might have been told to, like, we were going to let you go.
I mean, awkward position for Barcelona. like, man, you're actually a legend. Like, playing for free, like, well, I don't know how he can repay you.
Yeah.
And then he sleeps with his teammate's mother.
Allegedly.
Oh, well... Well, we do owe you, but this is beyond the pale. I mean, John Terry is mortified for you. This breaks new ground in teammate betrayal. I think I've never heard of this before in not football. Anyways,
I do think came out that it's not true, but I'd like to believe it.
Has it come out that's not true?
I think so. Yeah, I think a good few reliable people.
Well, then why would they ask to leave the club?
I think that's because a money thing, unrelated. But that's what I'm saying.
Oh, sorry.
That's what I'm saying. That it came out that wasn't true, but odd that they would do that in the same week.
I don't know, man.
Put your tinfoil hats on.
If you're Gavi, you're also saying it's not true.
Yeah.
If you're the mother,
you have your fingers in your ears and go, la la la, it's not true.
If you're the mother saying it's not true, if you're Pique, you're like, no, definitely not true. Never, man. We'll see. But didn't Gavi unfollow him on Instagram?
I didn't know that.
I'm telling you, man, like, you got to do the research to the show. I know we like to pretend it's all excusey, but you got to do the footwork, the legwork here. Get the facts on this. Gavi unfollowed on Instagram.
That is huge.
Confirmed. Basically confirmed. I'll just double check that, but...
You probably never followed him.
Oh, of course it, man. He's Pique. He's a legend in this club. Yeah, but regardless, I mean, the real issue is cheating on Shakira. I mean...
Insane.
I guess he has gone full Illuminati in the last couple of years, buying those TV deals and, get involved in Qatar.
Yeah.
He's seen the bigger picture. He's seen things we'll never see, Will.
Yeah.
Like to look down on Shakira and go, doesn't interest me anymore.
Bored.
I've got bigger fish to fry. It's like, crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, Barca are kind of our favourite subject last year.
They're a crazy club.
Crazy club. They are a bit of a... It's all like what they used to say about Real Madrid when they're the Galacticos. It was all like, oh, Ronaldo's out partying, Roberto Carlos is doing cocaine, and they'd win like 1 league and 2 Champions Leagues in 15 years despite having Zidane and Ronaldo. I was like, these guys are really underachieving. I feel like this is Barcelona's fate now. They got pretty big, but really look back in the last few years, like they kind of underachieved with Messi and all that. Like, and
it's all the stuff with the president. Like every week, we send each other a quote from the Barca president. I feel like the one he had this week was good, where he's when we came in, Barca were dead. Now they're in ICU. Next, we're going to get him into the hospital. It's like those
and then
all sound
we'll walk
terrible.
out of here a free man, live a
those
long,
all
healthy
sound
life.
Terrible. Your business should never be described as being in the ICU.
Yeah, but again, it's all kind
just
of like
don't buy Lewandowski.
It's like rather than just be like business about it and just be like, look, we're recovering and Champions League money and sponsorship.
We're pulling the economic levers.
Like saying we were dead. Like it's not everything isn't a fucking speech before a game, but like they all want to be part of I'm Barcelona, I'm famous, look at me. Oh, look at me, it's me and Messi in a picture kind of stuff. I know, it just feels very kind of like a Hollywood club. I know Messi isn't there anymore, but like it's just that legacy of losing the run themselves.
It does seem like when they lost Messi, they lost their heads. Like,
well, when all that money came out, that like they couldn't afford any of the players they were paying as soon as the pandemic happened.
Remember, they couldn't afford to have Messi play for free.
Yeah, it was like, how long has this been going on? So that's why I see Barca now, just like this club in utter shambles. But yeah, they're always interesting. Always worth a story at a international week.
Yeah, you know they're going to come good. I'm sure they'll buy like 10 players this summer.
Yeah, well, and they're in Champions League, you know.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see how Barca get on.
Yeah.
So do you have any games coming up next
I
one?
think this is it, man.
Damn.
It's transfer time. It's 3 weeks, then pre-season, then league's back. How long does pre-season go? Like 3 weeks? 2 weeks?
It'll fly, you know. I think probably transfer news coming up for the next
That'll
while.
surely kick into gear now.
Yeah, I mean, usually it's kind of last few weeks. I mean, I think the deadline day stuff is kind of dead.
Yeah, because
it's
now
just bad business, isn't it?
Yeah, it's shocking to be paying 100 million for someone in the last minute.
The money's got too big too.
Yeah,
I mean, you might dish out 20 million in the last day.
There are literally players going in this window for 100 million who I have never seen play in my life.
Darwin Nunez, anyone?
Yeah,
Darwin Nunez. I'm gonna fucking speak, man. Oh god, yeah, no, I mean, it's. I think it's just too much money to be dishing out. Like, if the offer on the table is 100 million and they're not really budging on the last day, you go, I'm not going to up this by 100% just to get over the line. If I had offered 50 million, all right, fuck it, 40 million, let's get Dele Alli over the line. Yeah. That's grand. Anything over that, it's like, okay, this is how you end up like Barcelona.
Yeah.
That's the problem. We got that. You know what, Will? Might throw a documentary maybe.
Yeah. We'll watch something. Maybe Goal too.
The Pele documentary.
Oh.
Rewatch that. See if we see anything new.
I don't know. Well, I remember the first time I watched it thinking, this is boring.
Yeah?
Yeah. Do you remember it?
No, I took a lot of tramadol. I felt great though.
Because it was some clips of him playing, a lot of interviews with old Brazilian men that were subtitled being like, Pele was amazing. It's like, yeah, I know, man. I get it.
But did you know?
Well, yeah. Everyone talks about it.
Yeah. No, it's we'll find something like that. I might just watch the Kanye documentary.
Yeah.
Although I did watch that, man. It was good.
You weren't the biggest fan?
No, towards the end I didn't really care. I like the old stuff.
Yeah, I said the first 2 episodes are amazing.
And then it got way too much cootie.
Yeah. I like cootie. And then Kanye.
Now it's time to look at my daughter age.
Kanye threw a brick through my window.
He sounds like Eminem. Sounds like Stan.
Man, poor Cootie gets a raw deal in that.
Yeah, former comedian Cootie. No, I don't know. It was a good documentary, but I liked the early bits. And then towards the end, it was like, oh, he's crazy, and it's like, oh yeah, this is kind of voyeurism at the end.
Yeah,
but
you're watching a man who's clearly not well.
Yeah. But look, like I say, folks, we are on our holidays here. We're just going to riff it out pretty much unedited, I think.
Yeah.
Unless I'm editing it, and then there'll be loads of funny clips from references that I remember.
Yeah.
Which is typically how it goes.
You'll always know who has the keys to the edit that week.
Yeah, because you'll hear like a random Sopranos edit from something I said. And the worst thing is I don't even mention it to Will. It just happens in my head, and I make a mental note of it, then I go home and edit it.
It's a surprise. Whenever I'm listening to one of your edits, it's like, no idea what could happen.
Is that Christopher in the other episode? We should actually get one of the lads on.
Yeah, could do that.
You know, because again, we don't get to talk to anybody else during the year in case we say something funny to them and not to each other.
Yeah, wasted.
So this will be the only time we get to talk to them.
When we're not doing the pod, we both lock ourselves in our rooms and wait.
and just watch games.
Yeah.
And then go on our phones. You know, it's too many games on.
Too many.
It's actually a bit boring. Yeah.
Looking forward to the break from games.
The 3-week break, then right back into it. You think the fucking players haven't heard? Yeah, what about the guys who talk about them?
About it sometimes.
Right, just talk about your boring lives.
No, honestly, that is nonsense. Nonsense. All nonsense. But listen, I've been on that road before.
You want to end it there, or you want to do the emails?
No, save the emails. I don't need them.
Yeah.
They're imposters.
Nothing to ask me, for my opinion, a little bit unfair.
But in between that, there was drinks.
Why are you talking rubbish?